this is question from your book, question 9. The function f of x is equal to 2x cubed minus 3x squared plus 7x. And it tells you something at the end there, I'm not sure. But part A, find the first derivative, or the derivative of f of x. So, starting this question here, there is what f of x is. We differentiate this. We get power by the number in front. 3 by 2 is 6. Reduce the power by 1, so 6x squared. Here again, power by the number in front, minus 2, or 2 by minus 3 is minus 6. Reduce the power by 1. And then when you've got something with an x, you kick away the x and you're left with plus 7. So there it is, differentiated. Part B, find the value of the derivative when x is equal to 1. Or in another way of saying this, find the value of the slope when x is equal to 1. Because what you found here now is you found the slope finder, right? So find the slope when x is equal to 1. That's what it's called for. This is the slope finder function. And what I mean by that is when you find the slope finder, if you know what x is, you can find the slope, or the other thing you can do, if you know the slope, you can find the value of x if that happens. So in our question it says when x is equal to minus 1. So find the value of the slope when x equals minus 1. So we sub in 1 there for x, and we get the slope to be 7. So that's part 2. Now, this is the function. It tells you find the value of the slope when x is equal to 1. We found that out to be 7. And the last part says, find the equation of the tangent to the curve y equals f of x at x equals 1. Well, we're just after finding the slope at x equals 1. So that's going to be the slope of the tangent. But moving on in here. So part C, the equation of a tangent. Tangent is just a line. For a line, you need 3 things. You need the slope, and we're after finding that in the previous part. Slope is 7. We know the formula. Formula we're going to use is y minus y1 is equal to m on the bracket of x minus x1. That's from your log tables, coordinate geometry. And lastly, we need a point on the line. Now, unfortunately, we don't have that currently, but we can find it. Because what we do have is at the point x equals 1, we have the value of x, we don't have the value of y, but we can find the value of y by substituting back into our original equation. So remember, this is code for y equals 2x cubed minus 3x squared plus 7x. So if we know our input x, we can find our output y. So I'm just going to sub in 1 here, wherever I have an x, and we'll find the corresponding y value, which is 6. So when x is 1, y is 6. When the input is 1, the output is 6. And there's our coordinate. When x equals 1, y equals 6. And now we're back in the game here. We now have our coordinate. So we have the 3 things we need. We set it up here. Slope is 7. The point is 1, 6. We label it x1, y1. We throw down our formula. We set it up. We start filling in. y1 is 6. x1 is 1. And of course the slope, m is 7. So what we're going to do next of all is we're going to tidy up Anton, all inside the brackets, all tidied. So 7 by x is 7x, 7 by minus 1 is minus 7. So that's tidied up. And I'm going to finish in the form y equals mx plus c, which is a very valid equation of the line. So just going to add 6, and I'm going to add 6 over here, and minus 7 plus 6. So you owed someone €7, you paid them off €6, you now owe them €1. And there is the line in the form y equals mx plus c, and that is the end of that question.